I think that used to be me when I was a kid. Because when I was a kid, whenever I had a bad dream or like a nightmare, like I was getting chased or something, I knew that I could just end the dream by like unaliving myself in the dream, like jump off the building or whatever. And I'd be like, if I just jump off this roof right now and like face plant on the ground, I'll wake up and then the dream will be over.
You figured that out when you were a kid?
Yeah.
So one time I was running away from something. I don't know what it was, but then I ended up falling over. And then I think at that point I started lucid dreaming, and I was like intermediate. So I was hitting puberty, you know? So you know where this is going. So I fell over, and then this dark figure just comes up, and then it like had a cloak or something, and it just like unravels itself. And I was like, damn.
Welcome back to another episode.
Still going. That's fine.
We've got two very special guests today.
God.
Do you want to introduce yourselves first?
My name's Paul. I was here before, but the cameras weren't rolling, so...
Yeah, so he was on episode number 2. If you go to watch that and you hear his lovely voice, this is his lovely face.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Meggy with a Meggy, not Maggie with an A-I-E.
Yeah, she's pretty particular about that.
Yeah, I'm like kind of big on names, eh? I feel like if you remember someone's name, it like makes all the difference.
Yeah, when I used to work in fast food, my name badge was Henry with an I.
No.
That's crazy.
They like mushed your first and last name together.
No, it's like Henri instead of Y.
Crazy.
People always misspell my name. So.
Do they put the I at the end? I-E?
Yeah, IE.
Yeah.
Or like,
It's like Girl Jessie.
I got a G, it says Y once.
Okay, that's just stupid.
That's like crazy. No, but even the Henry with an I is like, that's not common.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like French or something.
Henry.
I'm like Henry.
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 Can you
Yeah.
roll your R's? Apparently a lot of people can't.
Yeah. Anyway, my name is Henry.
I'm Jesse.
And today we got our very special guest on. We haven't seen you guys in a while. I haven't seen
I feel
either
like
of you in a while.
I feel like whenever I catch up with you guys, it's like once every 2 months.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of
so
how
what have
life
you guys
is
been-
now. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, like high school, you see your friends every day. Now it's just whenever we have time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone's
So
busy.
any life updates since last catch up?
It's like the same.
Same old, same old.
I'm still in uni, so yeah, you guys can't relate, but well, you
Yeah.
can back then, but yeah, it's like, what about you guys?
Going to Sydney next week.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
My mom's in Sydney.
Your mom's in Sydney?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Like literally 2 days ago, I found out because she booked a flight 3 days ago, and then I was in uni the whole day, and then like the next day she said, "Oh, I'm going Sydney tonight," and I was like, "Oh shit."
Damn.
Yeah.
How long is she there for?
I'm like 1.5 weeks.
Oh, so I might bump into her.
Meet
Oh
up.
yeah. Wait, have you met
have a
Paul's
number?
mother?
No, I don't even know what she looks like. If I just see like a woman version of you, I'll be like, okay, maybe that's cool.
Yeah, I feel like I don't look too much like my mom and dad.
You're a pretty good mix, I feel like.
Really?
Yeah.
Like Matt looks like my dad, kind
Yeah.
of, just because of the
jaw.
face shape.
But you guys are twins though.
Yeah, no, we're not like identical though.
Yeah.
Which like a lot of people think just because you're twins you look the same, but then we're fraternal, which means that's like basically brothers and sisters, but there's no like you guys are born at the same time. That's the only discrepancy.
Yeah.
But then like yeah, like Matt's got like a wider like jaw. And
Yeah.
my dad's got a wide jaw. So if you see, like, my dad doesn't really look like Matt. But then if you see old photos of my dad,
When he was young.
yeah, when he was young, he looks like Matt.
They look
It's
exactly
crazy.
the same.
Damn.
It's insane.
That is crazy.
What made you, why are you going to Sydney?
Just
For business or for pleasure?
for vibes.
For the
Is that the
vibes?
real reason?
Oh, you're going to see Paul?
I will. Yeah.
Paul's in
Paul
Melbourne,
Cho.
right? Is he?
He's in Sydney.
Oh, Sydney.
Yeah. So I'm going out with him Friday.
Yeah.
Gonna hit the clubs.
Damn.
Club date.
Gonna check out Wow.
What's wow?
It's like Face Club, but Sydney version. Better
Okay.
apparently.
Oh.
Damn.
Yeah,
I
everything's
wish
good
you
in
good luck.
Sydney, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but this will come out way after I'm back.
Oh,
So
true.
Yeah.
I would have had a absolute blast. I love you,
Wow.
Sydney.
Let's hope.
Best time ever.
I'll see you again at Knockout 2024,
What's knockout?
the rave.
Oh my god. Is it an indoor or outdoor?
I think it's outdoor. It's at the Sydney Showground.
Ooh. I've never been to a rave.
Same.
Me too. This is my
You
first
as well?
one.
So that's your first.
Yeah. But it's in October though, so
There was like that big thing back in 2020 of like everyone wanted a rave bay.
Oh yeah.
that's still a thing.
It's still a thing?
Is that still a
Yeah,
thing?
I think so.
You know
I
what?
don't know.
You know one thing I don't get about raves. You know, like, like was it muzzing?
Yeah.
It's like, I just don't get it.
Like the type of dance that I do.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you do that all the time. But like for me, when I see it, like it's like oh, this is just like not what like I'm like used to. But then it's just like you're like so stationary. I feel like dancing's like you're trying to do a lot of
Supposed to be
things,
more fluid.
but then you're just kind of like bopping and then doing these like fucking like you're like
Hands
folding your
routine.
arms and like hair looking. It's like it feels like that to me. You know?
Yeah, that was me at first. At first, I was like skeptical. I was like, "What the
Okay,
hell is this?"
I thought it was just a me thing.
But is it a thing that you learn, or is it like oh the vibes?
It's like the vibes.
Really? I thought people actually learn it.
Because like there's people who do like literal choreo for
Yeah,
it.
Really?
Because they do like
Yeah.
matching stuff,
Oh.
so they have to like practice that. But then, like, I think at first I started doing it ironically, and then it became kind of fun. It's like,
Oh my
for that like
God.
BPM of music, it's like
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
the best
it makes
type of-
sense.
I mean,
Yeah.
I've seen some videos of like people doing it well, but then it just feels so like it's like a dance, but it's not. Like I don't know what it is.
It
You
looks
know?
kind of goofy, right?
Yeah,
It does.
unless it's good, but then it's like how did this happen? You know?
this happen?
Yeah, I think it came
That
from Europe.
BPM.
Yeah.
I used to think muzzing meant like making out.
Yeah, like the
someone-
name is kind of ambiguous.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
that's true.
it's like muzzing at a club,
Like
and I was just
muzzing at
like,
a
why do
rave.
people go to clubs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
You know?
I've seen people do like these. I don't know. They put like glowing like gloves or something on their
Yeah,
fingers.
that's called gloving.
Gloving, and then they literally
That's not real.
they literally
is
do
real.
this. They do this. They go like. And in front of like a group of people, and they're just like watching, like
Wait, so it's glowing fingertips,
Yeah, you know
And
those
they're
like when you were
oh,
a
the
kid, you had those
finger
lights.
lights with
Yeah,
the little elastics.
and
pretty
it's
much.
dark.
Yeah, you have like a glove with like 5 of those on each finger, like one on each finger, and then you do like that.
a glove show.
stuff. You go boom,
Oh
boom, boom,
my
boom. You make like
gosh.
squares and stuff.
Wait,
That's
so like
you in October.
No, that's like I think that's only nice if you're like rolling, if you're on gear,
yeah.
Molly.
Not
Wait,
you.
it's nice to do if you're on gear.
It's like nice to look at
Ah,
because
Oh,
like, if you're
yeah.
sober, you look at it. It's just
Yeah,
weird.
yeah. Fair
It's
enough.
just like
You know?
okay.
Yeah, at least
Wait,
like muzzing.
If
can,
you have astigmatism though, surely it's cool because you get like little flares everywhere.
true. I don't have that though.
when does it happen? Like people
So-
just do it as a performance, or
Yeah, no, I think
Or is
I've
it
seen
like-
videos of people at raves. They get people who want to see it. They just like sit them down and like, yo, I'm gonna do this for you. They just like sit there. They're staring at like, because they're like high. So.
yeah,
That's
And then
good.
someone's just like doing the glove thing.
yeah. I feel like I'm so detached. Like ever since TikTok came out, like I don't go on TikTok, right?
Yeah,
So I feel like I'm so detached from everything that goes on.
it's kind of a good thing
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, but it's like so weird. Like it's such a drastic change. Like TikTok comes out and then like all these like TikTok song, like TikTok
Yeah.
songs,
Yeah,
and like I don't know. It's just so weird for me.
Yeah, you'll like
So-
play a song and I'll be like, oh, from TikTok, and you're like, was it?
Yeah, yeah. everything's from TikTok
I
now.
liked it before it was popular.
Before it was popular.
Before it was cool.
Before it was mainstream.
Here before 500K likes.
Yeah.
Comment. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Speaking of TikTok, the other day I saw this TikTok, this guy, he's going bowling with his friends, and the caption was something about him being excluded from the group. And you know how when you go bowling, you can choose your names, right? You write it down and they
Oh,
put it
yeah.
on the thing.
Yeah.
Everyone in the group had like a funny name, like Milkman, PDF file, and then his one was just his name.
Damn. Was he like new to the group, or was he like always part of the group?
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know the context.
Maybe it
but
was
like,
boring.
do you think that's like low-key bullying if you exclude someone from like being roasted?
Ooh.
I mean, in that
exclude
context,
someone.
I think it's like it's fine. But like, I talking about in general.
Yeah, so like you go bowling with your friends and all of you guys have like a nickname, like a funny nickname, and then you're just Paul.
I mean, sometimes you can't help it, right? Like if someone's like just there,
Yeah.
like what are you supposed to do? Like call him like what? Like I don't know. Like I don't fucking know. Like yeah,
Swaggy man.
yeah. It's like kind of just
Extra.
weird.
But it's like if you were that guy, you kind of feel a type of way, right? Like that guy who made the video.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would.
So the guy who made the video was the one that was called like Craig.
Yeah. Just a normal name, and everyone else had something like funny.
Damn. I mean, if he was like new to the group, then I feel like that's like, what else can you do?
Yeah.
I mean, you can call him newbie. At least
True.
that's
Oh,
fine.
true.
True.
Freshman.
Yeah.
True.
Freshman.
I feel like
Sounds like
I feel like it's not bullying. It's just like
Feels bad.
feels
Nah,
bad.
but if
Yeah.
you're like longtime friends and like you're friends with everyone in that group and you don't have a nickname and everyone else does, that's like, oh, you just don't know me. Why am I
Yeah.
friends with you?
Yeah. It's like subtle, like
Yeah.
a microaggression almost.
Yeah. It's not like bullying, but it's kind of like almost like a diss.
Yeah.
Like you're not as close to us as like everyone else is
Yeah.
to each
Do you have a
other.
nickname?
No.
No.
Henry with an I.
I think back in uni, like my friends did have like an inside joke nickname,
Mm-hmm.
but like
What was it?
it didn't stick around because it
Bruh.
was very short lived.
Recently, I do engineering, right?
Yeah.
And I've got an engineering project, and I got like elected the leader, and so what they called me was
Kim
like,
Jong-un?
yeah,
Oh
Actually,
yeah, Kim Jong Un. They know I'm Korean, and then they like halfway through the project, we're supposed to change leaders, and they said, "Oh, this is a dictatorship. You're King Jong Un." And I'm like, usually, I feel like that's like such an offensive thing to say, like to other people. Like I would never say that to other people because I just don't know how well people take jokes, you know.
yeah.
But that was like so like weird, but it's like so funny.
Yeah, and like they don't mean no harm as well.
Yeah.
Like it was just pure jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Did you ever have a nickname? You too?
Ooh, I feel like I was the one making up the nicknames. I feel like
Like what?
I can't say.
Why?
Oh, but recently, okay, so life update, went back to school. So for those who don't know, I was working in corporate for a little bit and then I went back to school. I went to film school and I'm meeting all of these people and it feels almost like I'm in high school again, but obviously no one really knows each other. Whereas in high school, I feel like sometimes you grow up with everyone. So I make like a couple good friends and then everyone I just see from afar, and it's just very like based off of looks. So this one guy, he looks like a celebrity, so we call him like JGL. He knows this though, we've told him since, which is like Joseph Gordon-Levitt because he dresses like he's in the 90s.
JGL.
GGL.
Because it's too obvious otherwise if you say like Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
All right.
Because he does look
I just call him Jungle.
Jungle. You would call him Jungle.
JGL.
JGL sounds like Jungle. But see, then you can't like
actually-
associate him with JGL if you don't know the context.
Yeah, true.
Because you might just think Jungle.
Yeah, because all like inside jokes at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like,
Damn.
whatever. I don't know. I forgot what my train of thought. But
Mm.
yeah, nicknames.
Mm.
Did you have a nickname?
I did have a nickname.
What was it?
My friends call me Thumb.
Thumb. Like one photo. I've seen it.
Have you seen this photo?
Yeah.
Oh
Why?
my! No, so there was this photo. Oh my! So back when
It was like high school, right?
yeah. So this is like back when we used to use Snapchat, and then I sent a photo like streaks, and then it was like the angle was so bad. It was
Yeah.
like from down here, and it was just like.
Did your neck
And, no, and
disappear?
I had like a really short haircut as well. And like the angle was just not it, and it just made me look like a thumb or like a pineapple.
It was your friends
So-
that called you Thumb, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
That's a
that's
pretty-
still my nickname on
Really?
like Discord and
I
like.
Shit.
kind of
in our
like
group
that
chat.
one. Like,
Yeah.
that's kind of good.
No, that actually
I'll
unlocked
pop the
memory.
photo up.
Oh, yeah, pop the photo. No,
Yeah.
That's actually that brings back some unlocked memories.
Yeah, how do you use? How I swear, there's so many.
I think it was
people-
in the Discord, right?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
I might
no,
have seen it like just here and there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I actually had a nickname in intermediate. So I had a poly friend, and he basically called me Polos. Do you know what that means?
Oh, but poly, he means Polynesian, not
Yeah.
polyamorous.
Oh yeah, Polynesian friend. I think he was Maori, and he called me. Oh no, he was Samoan. Oh, I don't fuck. but he called me Polos, and that means I didn't know what it meant for the whole time. I thought it was just a nickname. But then like there was this other girl that was poly as well, and she called me Polos as well. So I searched it up. It meant like big balls or something, but like not in a good way. Like it's like big saggy balls. So I was like,
Wait,
but we were friends, so it wasn't like bullying or anything. But yeah,
Maybe it's because it sounds like Paul.
yeah, that's
Kind
why.
of.
That's why. Yeah.
Oh.
That's
Damn.
crazy
Yeah.
that you like didn't ask the meaning, or he didn't tell you the meaning, and was
Yeah, I
just
don't know,
calling
because
you
they
that.
always like take the piss all the time. So it's like,
So you never know if they're like actually telling you the meaning.
yeah, I didn't even know there was a meaning behind it. I thought it was just like, oh, bolos.
He wasn't laughing at you behind.
No, he wasn't laughing at me like behind my back. It was just like he just said it and he just laughed. And I was like,
He's laughing at you.
yeah.
He's laughing. You're laughing.
But
with him.
like we're friends.
Okay.
It's fine. Yeah.
Yeah. Bolos.
Bolos. Bolos. I love that.
Bolos.
Oh,
Yeah.
God. I feel like I didn't really have a nickname because my nickname is my name. Like Meggy is my nickname.
What was it short for?
It's not short for anything. Like my real name. Oh God, am I gonna
Some
say
people
this?
call you Megs.
They do.
With a
They
Z.
do say Megs or Meg, but that's like
Ah,
a
yeah.
boring name, like compared to Thumb and Saggy Balls.
Tom and saggy balls.
But nah, like my full name's like Mary Emmanuel.
Mary Emmanuel.
Yeah, that's just two
Wait.
of my names, by the way.
Oh,
Wait,
yes.
say it again.
Mary Emmanuel.
Mary
It's super,
Emmanuel.
like,
Oh my.
So it's Mary Emmanuel.
And that's only
Emmanuel.
two?
That's only two of my names. But like,
How many do you have?
I have
I know Philos have like long names.
4, soon to be 5.
That's crazy.
That's,
No, but not soon. Not soon.
Yeah.
Oh, that. So they just dropped something. I was like, yo, what?
Like how this guy.
She fucking
Exclusive?
proposed. I'm like, fuck.
Nah, yeah, fellows have like long ass names, so all of their names are just a nickname.
So
Fair enough.
where's Meggy in your 4 names? Like which is it 1, 2, 3, or 4?
It's just a separate. It's not my
Meggy's
name.
not her name.
Oh, so it's not your legal name.
It's
No,
it's
but
a-
like,
Oh.
yeah, it's a nickname.
It's a nickname.
So Filipinos are born and then they're given a name that they never use in life, other than in legal documents.
Wait, so when you like book a flight, how many names do you put?
I have to put my 4 like long ass names.
Not enough
Damn.
space.
Not enough space. Like I have to use multiple
shit.
lines.
Damn.
Damn.
It's pretty crazy.
She's got the same name as her mum. That's why she doesn't use.
Yeah, I was named after
Oh,
my mom.
Yeah.
So you're something the second, or, junior.
So my
Junior.
mom is Mary Elizabeth, and I'm Mary Emmanuel.
Oh.
Damn.
Yeah.
So Mary Junior.
Yeah, and then my
Mary Junior.
dad's name is Raphael. Achilles.
Like the Ninja Turtle.
Yeah, like,
He literally made this
Ninja
joke last week.
bro, who
Yeah, last
was
week-
named Raphael?
Like we were talking about, Michelangelo, the sculptor.
Oh yeah.
Like we were talking about one of his works, and I was like, yeah, he's like so talented, and he was a Ninja Turtle. And then Mario was like, oh, he was also a painter too. And I was like, and a Ninja Turtle.
Ninja Turtle more
And
important.
she's like, yeah, isn't he like so talented? I'm like, he's a Ninja Turtle.
He's a
And then
Ninja
she's like,
Turtle.
oh, finally gets the joke.
God, Marge. That's so funny.
I feel like, I saw the podcast of her not knowing that cavemans
Oh,
existed.
the very first one.
I was
Yeah.
like, how did you get to law? Like, you have to be really smart, right? And I don't doubt that she's like really smart. How'd you get to law and not know fucking cavemen exist?
That's crazy.
was that for
That was so
real?
funny.
Like
Huh?
she
Yeah, it was
Actually
for real.
forgot.
Like, I saw it.
Genuine
Yeah, I think
reaction?
she was like, we're talking about how people hunted back in the day, and then she was like, so cavemen are real? Or something like that.
It was so funny.
bruh.
That is
I
crazy.
love it.
Yeah.
Shout out, Mark.
Okay, what's like the best roast you guys have ever received?
The best roast. The
Yeah, or
final-
like the
Roast?
most fire roast.
like someone roasted, you're like, holy shit, that was
It's like
good.
that was so mean, but that was so good.
I feel like that's every time for me.
Really?
Like there's like a person in a group, right? That everyone roasts. I feel like in general, that's me.
That's me too.
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, but I think people like usually roast you because you can usually take it well.
Yeah, that's true.
And you don't take yourself too seriously.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Speaks to your character.
Wait, so like, if you're like the butt of the joke most of the time, what's like the best one that you've?
Best one, I don't know.
Polos?
Like, yeah, that was alright.
Well, like a 5 out of 10.
Yeah. No. Like I don't know, like I think it like yeah, I feel like when I get roasted it's like usually in the moment because I'm like a really clumsy person. So when I don't know, do something weird then or like I don't like get a lot of things or understand things and then people just fucking roast me. So I feel like it kind of happens all the time because of that probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the best one that I've got, it was like on Hinge. I think one of the
my
girls like
God.
prompts things was like something about roasting. So I like replied to her saying like roast me, and she said, "You're trying so hard to be keshi, but you're just not." I was like,
That's
my
true.
God.
You actually look like Keshi though.
You do.
Yeah, I actually didn't know what Keshi looked like until people told me that you look like Keshi, and then I actually saw it and I was like, oh yeah, that's Henry.
It's actually
Wait, you're not Keshi. Keshi is you.
nah.
Change.
Now, so many
change the
people
view.
like we've never met. They come up to him and be like, "Oh my God, Keshi."
Dude,
Yeah.
it's like once a week. Like
Yeah.
every
Damn.
like a new person
Really?
every week
I remember
on average.
I remember going to the club with you, and like you're just walking, and then there's this guy's like, Keshi. I was like, who the fuck is Keshi? Yeah. I thought it was one of those like moments like I've got a twin and like he's like way more popular than me in the clubs, but then like everyone calls me Matt, and so I
Yeah.
thought it was one of those moments where like it was some like random person that's like a fucking celeb.
Nah, it's like it's crazy when it even happens like overseas as well. Like when I was in Korea, I was at like a bar thing, and then I was like chatting to people there, and then one of them was like, "Wait, you look kind of like Keshi," and I'm like, "What the
Really?
fuck?" Like,
Oh my
even
gosh.
here, yeah,
Actually.
not a Korean person. It was like a foreigner.
Yeah.
That's still pretty.
Do you get
pretty
like?
mad.
Do you get flattered, or has it gotten to a point where you kind of are like, bro, like stop?
Nah,
No,
he's
no,
always
I-
flattered. He's always flattered.
I take it as a compliment. Like at
Okay.
first, I was like, "Wait, really?" Like, no way.
You didn't believe it?
Yeah, but then it like kept happening, you know. And then I was like, okay, maybe. I was like lean into it, I guess.
Yeah. So do you think the roast was justified that you are
Yeah,
trying to look
I
like
thought it was
Keshi
funny.
now?
I thought it was very funny. So yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
there we
A
go.
for effort.
A for effort.
Yeah.
Damn.
Did you roast her back?
No,
Oh.
Did you match? I mean, did you unmatch?
no, she ghosted me.
Oh shit.
I mean, I only said like, damn, that really hit me in the feels, or something like that.
Was that a Keshi song?
No.
That's the name of this podcast.
Yeah. That's where the name of the podcast came from.
Plug.
That one interaction.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Um,
But no, like it's actually crazy because last week someone said that, like the Keshi thing. The week before, someone also said that, and it's like I wasn't even talking to that person. Like I was talking to somebody else, and then just like a third person, they're like, "Is that Keshi? Can I take a picture with you?" And I'm like, "Okay."
just so unprovoked. That's kind of nice though. I feel like I always like wonder who my celebrity lookalike is. Like I just feel like I look like Noah, not in a conceited way, but like I just haven't really seen
Yeah, same.
people like you, right?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I don't know. It kind of makes me feel left out.
Yeah, that's actually something I actually think about whenever I see someone. I'm like, "Who's your celebrity doppelganger?"
lookalike.
Like, who? Like I'm like running it through my brain,
Yeah.
like running through the list, the database.
Can you recall like
I actually
pretty
can't.
easily?
No.
No.
There's one person that like called me someone in Bali.
Oh my god! When we went to Bali, everyone was calling him that guy from the K-drama show, The King. Oh, what was his
I don't know many
name?
K-drama actors. I just know Gong Yu.
The guy from Train to Busan.
Yeah, and Squid Game people.
Oh, Squid Game, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I feel like Paul has a very
I look like Matt.
no. Like if you like if we had a list of like every K-drama actor, it's like there would be
There'd be a few.
Bro, that's just
there's a few that-
racist.
Oh, okay. Wait, was that racist? Yeah, that could be a
I remember seeing
doppelganger.
the Bali the guy, and I couldn't see it at all. But I think that's because like people that first meet me and Matt like can't tell the difference.
Yeah.
Which I'm so shocked by. But then I'm like, maybe it's because I'm so used to. But like some friends I had in high school that didn't have like we've known for like 4 years and didn't know the difference between us. But I think we weren't like very close, but still some people that we see every day, like, but still friends, and they didn't know the difference. And I think it's because they didn't actually try to tell the difference between us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they think, Asian, one, so can't tell the difference anyway.
Yeah.
And then two, you guys are twins. I'm not gonna like bother.
I feel
And
like
so
it's-
like people would always come up to me and like not even bother with it's
Yeah.
like Paul or Matt, you know?
Yeah.
It's just kind of a weird thing.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
feel like it's definitely people who are like your closer friends that
Yeah.
obviously know, but like I don't know. Like for me, when I first met you, I think the first two or three times, maybe I was like,
No, it was
skeptical.
more than that. But I think like okay. So here's the thing. Like I noticed so many people come up to me and say, "Oh, you like Paul or Matt?" And they look so shy about it. You know?
Right, yeah.
Oh, it's like almost like they didn't want to offend you.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I don't give. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care about if they can't tell the difference because I understand we're twins.
Yeah.
But then they seem so self-conscious,
Right.
and then in my mind, I'm like, oh wow, like it's not a big deal, you know? Yeah.
Damn. Because like even now when I see photos of both of you, sometimes I'm like, I can tell a difference, but I can't tell what is the difference. You know what I mean? It's like I can't put it into words, but I
That-
can tell.
That was
I think-
me at start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you tell now?
Now I can because I,
can-
think the hair is
The
like
hair,
the
yeah.
easiest
The
thing
hair.
to
The main
tell.
one.
And also
Yeah.
Matt, he doesn't smile with his eyes, but Paul does.
Really?
Real.
Yeah, like when he
No,
smiles-
Matt smiles with his eyes.
No, you small
not
mouth with your
here.
eyes.
Like when he smiles, it's more like grinning
Yeah.
versus
It's
like
a low,
smile.
It's like a low
Rather
key.
than
It's like
reaching
a
the eyes.
like this rather than like a, you know.
Yeah.
Well, when
The
he
cheese.
smiles in photos,
Or
or
just
when
like
he's actually
when you see him, you know, you smile.
Okay, maybe he's just depressed inside. You know?
I mean, also because you have a nose piercing.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
literally,
that too, yeah.
that's literally why I got this nose piercing.
Oh,
Would you ever
really?
get another one on the other side?
Huh? Oh nah,
Yeah,
nah.
no.
I look like a cow. No,
No, that's a septum. You want like
yeah, no,
you want,
like
you
it
want
actually looks pretty sick on some people, but I didn't even. Do you guys know why I got this
Is it to
piercing?
differentiate?
That's why I kept it. I lost a bet
Oh really?
with someone. I don't remember who, but I lost a bet, and it was like nose piercing. So
Oh shit.
I ended up just getting it because I lost the bet, and then I looked at it, and I thought, oh, like it doesn't look better or worse on me.
Yeah.
But then I paid for it anyways, and so I just kept it on for a bit, and then afterwards, people started noticing the difference between Matt and me. So I was like, oh, I'll just keep it until I get my first job interview, like proper job interview.
Right.
I'll probably
Yeah.
like keep
Yeah.
it.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks good though.
Do you guys ever have something like a physical trait other than like a piercing or whatever that one of you has but the other doesn't?
Me and Matt.
Yeah. Like a mole or
Oh, like is this like in general
Yeah.
differences between us?
yeah, like physical
Yeah,
differences.
because oh, my dick's big. No.
Can you
I-
confirm? No.
I can't.
Oh wait, I mean, oh wait, shit. Oh fuck. Oh wait. Oh god.
Probably Paul can only confirm.
Oh god. Okay, cut that one.
I have a very big.
Wait. Oh my god.
That's
No,
so
but,
funny.
Oh Jesus Christ. Okay.
Like at start, I didn't know the difference because we just look different.
Yeah.
But then, like once people asked, I thought, what is the difference between us? Like my nose, I think I have a bigger like bridge, like kind of like a
Like
what do you call that?
bone
you know?
thing.
Parrot nose.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know.
And then Matt's got like a wider
Who has a
and
better
then-
jawline?
jawline. Ah,
They've
Who
both
mews
got
more?
I
like.
think they're like the same.
Or is it who mogs who?
Huh?
Never mind.
What? Mogs.
TikTok meme.
Oh my god.
yeah, I don't know TikTok.
Nah, it's like yours is more square, and then
If-
Matt's is more like
If you're,
like
if you're
V.
thinking stereotype, Matt's got wider jaw, so technically he's got like if you see him front on, you can probably see his jawline better.
Mm.
But then, yeah, I haven't really seen his jawline then compared to mine.
Oh, in a
to be
couple of
honest.
years.
Yeah.
Damn.
But like people say our eyes are like one of the biggest differences.
Yeah.
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 Mm.
And the hair easily.
Yeah, because I cut my hair like 3 times a year. 'Cause
Yeah.
I can't.
And he had like
Yeah.
that perm, the afro perm
Oh my
back in the
God.
day as well.
Yeah.
That was a meme like in our group.
There was this one. It's kind of like your thumb photo. There was this one
I love how
photo
we're roasting Matt while he's not here.
of Matt taking a call, and his hair was just like. It
Yeah.
was like, Hey Arnold, like the main character, like Arnold's hair. It was
Albert
just like-
Einstein.
Yeah, it was. Anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Speaking
these
of
fun photos.
unique traits, can any of you guys rumble your ears?
Rumble.
What's-
What do you mean?
So
Like
you know when
move
you
them?
yawn, at the start of the yawn, you hear like a rumble sound.
Like
I
a
feel like
clicking?
when I
No,
do
not-
that, I can wiggle my ears.
Nah, it's like you know when you yawn, you like tense your jaw, and there's like a rumble sound in your ears.
Yeah.
Can you do that on demand, like without moving your jaw?
I feel I can't rumble it, but like I feel like when I yawn, that happens as well.
Yeah.
But my ears wiggle as well, like not rumble like fast. It just kind of tenses,
Yeah.
and I can do that.
Damn. So I can rumble my
you?
ears
You
like
can.
on demand, and apparently it's like only 10% of the population can.
Can you do it?
Yeah. You mean you can't hear it obviously, but it's
Okay.
like I can hear it. Like you just
Oh yeah.
Rumble
yeah, yeah.
like in the eardrum.
Wait, so
type
if
of
I
thing?
if I felt your ear, it would shake.
nah.
Maybe
you can
you're
feel
just
this like
dreaming,
muscle
bro.
tensing over here, but like I thought everyone could do it.
Yeah.
Like when I was growing up and stuff, and then I learned like recently that it's like a fraction of the population can.
Oh my
Yeah.
I was
gosh,
like,
I didn't
damn.
even know that was a thing.
Yeah.
One thing I can do that's like less than 5% or maybe 10% that can do it is, do you know what gleeking is?
Is that when you spit or something?
Yeah, but like when saliva comes out of your mouth, it comes from under your tongue.
Is it not
So-
supposed to?
No, it's supposed to, but like people can't
Do it
control
on
it.
command.
Can you like
So I can like it's called gleeking. It like you basically squirt it out. You probably can't see it, but I'll try. Like you guys can see it, okay?
Okay.
It's gonna. It's like hit or miss, but I basically do this. Right?
don't get on the mic?
Are you
I
doing
can't-
Oh
it?
my god. No, I saw it.
You saw it?
Yeah, I saw
Okay,
it.
I can't tell because. I can't. I don't think I can do it right now.
No,
But it's like
I
it sometimes
believe you.
happens. Like sometimes like water's just. I mean, saliva just squirts out your mouth, right? And then it just comes out. But yeah, I can't do it right now.
Damn.
Oh
Damn.
my god.
I'll show you guys later.
So you're a king cobra.
I don't know.
Did you do you guys can you all roll your tongue?
What does that mean?
Like the
I actually can't. I can't.
Yeah, that's something that I
Wait,
thought
am I
that
the
people
only
can't
one-
do it.
I can't.
you can't?
I'm the only one that can't.
I taught myself how to do that because apparently it's genetic. Like you
Yeah.
inherit the ability,
Yeah.
but like no one in my family. I don't think anyone in my family can do it.
Oh, just yeah.
You did it?
Yo, clean that up
You
now.
see that?
Nah, I believe you. Yeah. Oh, I can see the reflection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Damn,
crazy.
so this,
like
this
a
guy's a
lion.
squirter.
He's a squirt.
That was coming for you.
That was it. Low hanging fruit.
Right. I don't mind.
Lord.
You know how you can raise one eyebrow? Can you raise both? Like,
I feel like
Did I
that's
do
easily.
it? Am I doing it? On this side? Because this is my difficult side. Oh.
I've been like training myself to do the left one because I can do the right one like naturally.
Same.
Same.
I can do the
Yeah.
right one. Is it harder to do your left, like naturally?
I don't know.
No, I
it's
can
different
do
for
my
everyone.
left. I can't do my right, and I'm right-handed if that matters.
And what?
Like my eyebrow. Right? Wait, why is it hard? There we go.
I can't really. I can't do my left.
Yeah, I can't do my
Yeah.
left.
I've been like training myself to do it
Why?
for no reason when I'm
Facial.
bored.
Do you want to do the
Facial
little wave?
Yeah, like the
Like, Amelia,
Yeah.
Amelia Clark. Have you seen her?
Amelia Clark's eyebrows go crazy.
Really?
Yeah.
She's got full control of her face.
Really?
Yeah.
You haven't seen?
so she can like smile on demand.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that's crazy. I wish I could do.
Oh That's your rare physical trait.
Smile,
Not being able to smile on demand.
Yeah, I wish I could smile. Anyway, do you guys ever lucid dream?
Lucid dream. That's when you.
When
You
you,
can
know you're
control.
dreaming and you can control your dream. Like you can control what you do, where you go, you can fly, you can shoot lightning out of your,
Yeah,
your hands.
I think I lucid dreamed recently, but I don't remember what it was. But that's when you like can control your dream, right?
Yeah, like you
Yeah.
know you're dreaming when you're dreaming.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I lucid dream sometimes. I just don't remember, to be honest. I think it's before I wake up. Like I like something bad happens and then like lucid dream state, I just like destroy whoever's chasing me or whatever. Like,
I think that used to be me when I was a kid. Because when I was a kid, whenever I had a bad dream or like a nightmare, like I was getting chased or something, I knew that I could just end the dream by like unaliving myself in the dream, like jump off the building or whatever. And I'd be like, if I just jump off this roof right now and like face plant on the ground, I'll wake up and then the dream will be over.
You figured that out when you were a kid.
Yeah,
That's
but I haven't like
crazy.
had that situation in like decades.
but if you can control it, why would you want to unalive
That's the
yourself?
thing. Yeah, I don't know.
But when you would unalive yourself, would you just wake up or would you restart the dream?
I'd wake up.
Okay.
I wouldn't.
Okay.
I wouldn't stop the dream.
Yeah.
Like once I lucid dream, I can take control. So
Yeah.
I just
Now?
do whatever.
If I could lucid dream, I'd go crazy.
You can't lucid dream anymore.
I haven't. I don't think I have. Yeah.
Okay.
Apparently, if you lucid dream, though, it becomes like dangerous for you. Like it puts you, or at least in the dream, if you start lucid dreaming, like breaking the fourth wall and everything, and letting other things in your dream be aware that you're lucid dreaming, like it starts to turn real weird.
Really.
Yeah, and I think I heard that before. Like, whenever I would start getting into a spot where I could lucid dream, I think I heard all of that before. And then so I would automatically either just pretend that I wasn't lucid dreaming or I would wake myself up so that I wouldn't lucid dream anymore.
Damn.
Damn.
Can
What
you
about
wake
sleep
yourself up?
paralysis?
I've experienced it once.
Same. I experienced it
It was-
like maybe 4 years ago.
I
That was the
experienced
last time.
mine like in like high school.
Yeah. Was it like were you like stuck and then
Yeah.
there's like a ghost or
Yeah,
something?
so I was like, I remember it was like
Was it a demon?
maybe, but I don't know. So I like remember waking up, but then like I was like I had like cold sweats, and like my body was like this, and I literally couldn't move at all. And then because I like back then I had like a little bedside table lamp,
Yeah.
and then like I look and there's just a shadow there with like horns just there, and I'm just like, what the fuck? And I just went back to sleep. I was like, fuck this.
I ain't got time for this. I'm going back to bed.
Do you think everyone can do that? Just like if they, I've never had sleep paralysis, but
Did
yeah.
you try to move or anything? Or
I
call
did.
out?
I tried so hard to. I literally couldn't move.
Have
Yeah.
you
I
tried
hate
like not
that.
entertaining it? Like people, I feel like people would like try, you know, like
No,
get out
I didn't. I don't think I even knew what sleep paralysis was. Or
until
that
it happened.
point.
yeah, and that's my friends, and they're like, "Oh, that's sleep paralysis," and I searched it
Right.
up. I was like, "Oh,
Ooh.
that's crazy."
Oh, I think one time when I had sleep paralysis, I was getting graped
What
by a lady.
What the
Yeah.
What?
I like couldn't move and I was getting graped.
What?
I don't know what graped means, but I can
Graped
is
without
it what
the
I
G.
think it, huh?
Graped
Yes.
without the G.
Oh,
Jesus.
that's actually crazy.
Yeah, that was the last time I think I ever had sleep paralysis.
Was
And the
that
one
the
before that, it was like what he said, like
Okay.
a demon type
Graped
of thing.
by a lady.
It was a lady, yeah.
That's crazy.
Not
That's
a
so
very physically attractive
scary.
lady, so I did not enjoy it.
You know,
Would it
that,
have changed?
Yeah, I think it would.
that actually reminds me of like,
Okay, no.
anyways,
This
yeah,
is the witch story.
yeah.
You
So
can't.
this is like lucid dreaming. This is the definition
Oh
of
my
lucid
God.
dreaming, I feel like. So I was like, when I have nightmares, right? Oh, one crazy story. When I was young, me and my brother woke up at the same time and everything was red. Oh, no. Like, we had a nightmare, and our nightmares, we had, like, everything's red. We're just running away. It's like POV, like shaking camera and everything. We're just running away. And then we woke up at the same time, and then we, like, went to our dad's room, and we, like, explained the dream, and we, like, it seemed like we had the exact same dream. So, like, every nightmare that we have after, like, I feel like that moment, like, it's the same, just running away. But then this one time, I was in a nightmare, like, these kind of nightmares, I wake up in a cold sweat. So one time I was running away from something, I don't know what it was, but then I ended up falling over.
Yeah.
And then I think at that point, like, I started lucid dreaming, and I was like intermediate, so I was like hitting puberty, you know? So you know where this is going. So I fell over, and then this dark figure just comes up.
You
I'm
started
like,
clapping it.
it's like this dark figure, right? And then it like had a cloak or something, and it just like unravels itself, and I was like, damn. And so it starts like coming up to me, and I'm not going to explain the rest. That's the first wet dream I've ever had. That is what I think, because it was like a scary dream. It was a scary dream. But then that happened.
Like crazy, like he was having a full-on nightmare,
Yeah.
and then it turned into
That's a definition of if life gives you lemons, make
That's actually
It's
crazy. What?
Yeah. And I was so shocked. Like, that was the worst and maybe the best dream I've ever had.
That's scary.
Yeah, I look, you want to experience that.
Oh my
I
god.
look, you want to experience
You
a
wanna
dream like
experience
that. Like, there's just the full roller coaster.
Yeah, it's like the full experience. It's like
Holy.
watching a movie in like 4D because you're experiencing it as well.
True. I think when I get like fevers, the one dream I always get recurring when I get a fever, imagine like, you know, in the hospital you have that heartbeat monitor type
Yeah.
of thing, right? If it goes flat, you mean you're dead, right?
Yeah.
And so I would see like a giant, like an infinitely large like piece of paper, and then there's like a line that's like the heartbeat line, and then whenever it encounters like a crease in the page, it would like bounce around and stuff, and then so that means I'm alive. But then when it's like just like flat, like no folds or like crumples, it is like go on forever, and that's like when I'm like dead.
Wait, so you're in a dream where
With-
you just see a piece of paper?
It's like a graph piece of paper, you know, like with the grids and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
And there's like a green line, like the hospital heartbeat monitor thing, and it's like going, and then when there's like wrinkles in the page, it would like bounce off the wrinkles and stuff, and then once it escapes like the wrinkles, it would just go on forever because it's like flat.
But would things like in between that, would other things like happen?
No, I was just
Just
that.
you were just
Just the
staring
I
at
think,
that.
I think that was like the end of the dream. I think before that things would happen, but I can't remember exactly.
Gosh,
Yeah.
that's kind of scary.
Yeah.
I feel like because Meg thinks that dreams happen for a reason.
Okay, sometimes.
Yeah, but I think there's like some truth to it.
I had a dream where all of my teeth broke off. And
Yo, same.
right?
I think that's a common dream
Common
with
one.
everyone.
And
I that happens to me.
I
all the
kept
time as
going
well.
like this and like taking just handfuls after handfuls, and I had like little like jelly strings left as my teeth. And then I looked it up the next day, and it was apparently like if you have teeth breaking dreams, it means like a new change is approaching.
Really? I thought it was like you were just anxious.
Oh.
I don't know.
Well, like
Why is it a new change?
like something like a new change is like approaching, or like you're awaiting a change in your life.
I feel
so
like-
you think those kind of dreams, it has more of like a deeper meaning rather than just like your mental state?
I mean, it can be both, right?
Yeah.
Like it could be either. But I just think it's interesting. Like obviously
is.
there's like another theory where like everyone in your dream is like a part of a version of yourself,
Yeah, I was literally gonna say that.
right? Have you had that?
Like your dreams is like that's happening to you, but like in another like another version of you.
Oh, it's
like
a
like
multiverse.
like another
Dang.
universe, you know?
No, like they say the dream is
Like another
whatever's
version.
happening to you in the dream that's actually happening
happened to you, and
and then you're just connecting to it. or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Do y'all believe in the
Damn.
multiverse?
Yeah, I do.
You do?
I think so.
I don't know.
You
I'm
don't
like
know?
I think so.
I'm a big non-believer of things usually, but then when it comes to multiverse, I feel like I'm not like, oh yeah, there is a multiverse, but I think there's been like evidence of
Or like parallel universes.
yeah, like different universes. I haven't really looked into it, but as soon as I well,
like-
I'll need to look into it, but you know, as soon as I see that there's some like possibility, then I'm like, that could be true.
Is it like quantum physics?
Yeah, but I don't really know too
Crazy.
much quantum.
Do you guys ever get dreams where you're like punching someone? Or like fighting in your dream?
Yeah, I had one the other day. I was like in my bathroom, and then two big men with little boys on their backs were like breaking into my bathroom, and they were
my.
trying to punch me, like literally trying to beat me up. And then I just like reached over and started punching the little boy.
And you
on
could
one of
actually
the
move?
backs. Yeah.
I could. Whenever I have those dreams, I can't move.
You can't move.
Yeah.
Is it
I'm
like,
like-
you
just
feel
keep
punching
heavy?
you.
I'm like punching underwater. It's like so slow.
Oh, okay.
Is that like nightmare?
No, just like in like not a nightmare, just like a bad dream.
Do you wake up feeling really tired?
No, I wake up feeling pissed off. Like there was one dream I had. This is like when you're just about to fall asleep, and some guy was like pissing me off, and in my dream I tried to like swing at him, and then I actually swung in real life, and I like hit the edge of my desk.
Oh my
Wait,
god.
what?
Yeah.
Wait, were you at work when you were having the dream? Wait, what?
No, I was like my desk is next to my bed.
Yeah. Oh,
So,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I was like facing my desk, and then in my dream I was like trying to swing at him, and then I was like boom, and then I hit like my knuckle on the corner of my desk.
Oh my gosh.
That's like those dreams when you were little, when you would like go to the bathroom in your dream,
Yeah,
and then you'd wake up
Yeah.
there's a toilet. I mean, your bed.
in the bed. Did you have it?
Wait, what?
Wet the bed? Wet the bed dreams?
No, I haven't.
Just wet the witch in your wet dream.
With the witch. I've had a dream where I was just like, I felt like I spent an entire day just dreaming, and I was just constantly drunk. Like, yeah, like
So
no,
in
like
your
I was,
dream,
no,
you're-
I didn't feel drunk, but like no, I was like, just like my head was just spinning
In your
constantly
dream
whole
or
in my
time.
dream, and then I was like,
Maybe you were drunk.
Wait, so
No, I
like,
wasn't, though.
you know when you have nightmares and you wake up in a cold sweat? What kind of nightmares do you have?
I haven't had a proper nightmare like that in a long time. I think the last time was like the sleep paralysis.
Oh, okay.
Right.
I think same,
So
yeah.
I'm getting graped.
Like, do you like ever have like a theme in your dreams? Like something that happens, like for example, teeth getting pulled out.
Yeah.
I think that's for me as
I-
well.
That's for me as
Teeth.
well. But then, is there anything else?
Not
For
that I
me-
can think of.
For me, I don't know if it's I've had many dreams where I've like gone back to the same like location, like this place.
Where is it?
It's like a fucking I can't. It's either like a I don't know. It's like a camp like site or like a
like a
forest?
tent.
no like
camp?
you know yeah kind of like that, but not like there's like a you know when we go to camp for like back in like year 8
Oh, like
and that-
those big cabins and stuff.
yeah, like cabins like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
There's like, I'm really bad with remembering names and like remembering things in general. But when it comes to dreams, I revisit some places that I only know from the dream.
Oh.
Like that happens all the time for me.
Damn, I wish I could
Does that
do
happen?
that.
It's kind of freaky though, because then sometimes you wake up and you're like, oh, like this is a continuation from another dream I had ages ago.
Yeah.
Why am I dreaming about the same place?
Yeah.
Maybe you gotta find that place.
Like I have
Absolutely
a bad memory, but
Oh,
then
is,
like
is it a bad place?
no, it's not a bad place. It's just this place I had a dream about, and it's just somehow come back like from like 6 years ago, like 10 years ago.
Oh shit.
And then I like this place I know from like a previous dream.
Do you think it's deja vu? Because I used to write down my dreams back in high school, and then I remember vaguely like what I dreamed in those dreams, and then when I go back to read what I wrote down, it's like completely different.
Wait, what do you mean?
So back in say in 2018, I had a dream. I wake up, I write it down on my phone, and then like that's like as fresh as the memory is, right?
Yeah.
And then like a couple years later, I go back to that note. I like remember what that dream was about. I was like, oh yeah, I dreamed about, I was walking through a forest, there was a little panda bear on a tricycle. That's what I think I remember. I read the notes, it's like same, but like kind of different.
Completely different.
So that means you don't actually remember remembering. Wait, you don't remember things, you remember remembering.
That's what I feel
Yeah.
like. Yeah, that's what I feel like with most things. Like everything's just like
Everything's
you,
fake.
you can't
It's
trust
fake.
what
Fake
people
news.
say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like you're playing a game of Chinese whispers with yourself.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
so true.
Damn.
And unless you write it down, like you can't know for sure.
Yeah. It's like you have to put it like on the record.
Yeah, that version of yourself is gone
Yeah.
to time.
A common dream that I have though is Matt dying, and it's always him sacrificing himself.
Whoa.
Do you think he dreams the same about you?
I don't
all the way
know.
around?
I don't know.
Have you told
But-
him this?
I'm pretty sure I have. Well, I don't. I think I have at least once, but I haven't told him that it happens all the time. Like for example, it's like a zombie apocalypse, right? And we run to like a gas station, and we for some reason have guns, you know. And then it's like we're stuck, and then like there's a door that you can only go out, but then they're all like swarming, and they're like about to get in, and Matt's like, oh, it's just like we can't get out of this. I'll just shoot. And then I'm like, no, like we have to go together.
Yeah.
And then he just knows that I won't let him go alone, so he just runs in and starts shooting them. And then like I start crying. And then and then I just run off and I start shooting as well. But then I'm like, and then that's when I wake up and I'm like, holy shit, you know.
Damn.
Have you ever woken up crying from one of those dreams?
I don't think I like ended up actually crying like once I woke up, but I feel in a really bad mood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think if you told Matt like what happens in those dreams, he'd be like, nah, I wouldn't do that.
No, I think I genuinely like Meg is like, I love her the most. Not really.
The fuck?
It's even between Matt, but like if
Yeah.
it had to be like, there's something about
talked
someone that
about
you've
this.
lived with all your life and you've shared the same womb with, right? So if I had to trust one person to like sacrifice, and I would like, I actually believe that I would like take a bullet for someone, it would actually be Matt. Like I don't think I'd doubt it, you know? Like
It's just different with your sibling because
Yeah.
like no one else in the world knows you like how your sibling does.
yeah.
That's true.
Facts. I would do the same for my brother.
Same.
Can't relate. No sibling.
Only child.
Only child.
Period.
You have no one to die for except your significant other.
So when you were young and you didn't have siblings, like when you went through something rough, did you just tell your friends or did you just kind of stay?
I'm actually like kind of like quite close with I guess my mom. So like I think back then I would like tell her about it.
Oh,
Yeah. But yeah, either my mom or like my friends.
because yeah, I noticed like during COVID, I have a friend that doesn't have siblings, so I just hung out with Matt. But then I was like, damn, if you don't have siblings, like you can obviously still survive, but
Yeah,
it's just such a different world, and you learn so
Yeah.
many different things.
Yeah, that's true.
Having siblings is a blessing. I
Yeah.
think.
Having a mom that keeps an open conversation with you as well is
Yeah.
also
True.
really
Yeah.
good.
Definitely.
A lot of people don't get that with their parents. You're really lucky.
Yeah. Speaking of zombies, if we were in a zombie apocalypse,
my
what would
God.
our plan be?
Like us four.
Yeah, us four. Who's what
Oh,
role?
who's what?
I'm the token dead person. That's me.
What does that mean?
I'll die first.
I think if we were in a zombie apocalypse, Meggy would stress out so much and she'd panic. And she
I'd
would,
literally be like, unalive me right now, please.
Nah,
it's
you
too
won't.
stressful.
No, you won't.
I think Jesse would be the cook because he's the food scientist.
True.
Oh no, he wouldn't be the cook. He would be the person like that finds our food and like the fungus and stuff and know what to eat and stuff.
True.
The
Yeah. What do you
gatherer.
call them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We gather.
Do you think you'll be the
Herbologist.
shelter builder, Mr. Structural Engineer?
I mean, like when I compare, I was talking to my friends about this. When I compare my structural engineering knowledge to the actual builders, it's nothing. You know, like that's a builder. Not a structural engineer yet, but I'm studying it, right? Like when we're actually on site, we don't know anything compared to the builders. They know so much practical knowledge. So I feel like, but in our imagination, sure.
Okay, my question is, zombie apocalypse, where would you go first to like build your base?
What are the options? Are there options?
Just anywhere, I guess.
Let's say in New Zealand, where would you go to build your base or like your hideout, your bunker? Because I think I have the best idea that I can think of. I want to hear what you guys think.
Oh, damn.
The first place I thought of for some reason was the War Memorial, you know?
Because on a hill.
It's on a hill.
Kinda big.
It's got a lot of open space you can see. And then like, I don't know.
Wait, which zombies are we talking about? Are we talking about like the Walking Dead, like they're just walking, you know? Or like
Yeah.
the, all the
Ones that
Korean
run.
ones where like they can fucking sprint,
Yeah.
you know?
I think Walking Dead. Walking Dead zombies.
Okay.
Not Train to Busan.
Yeah, not trying to Busan zombies.
The walking ones.
So they're kind of like dumb, right? I haven't seen The Walking Dead.
Okay, maybe like Waiheke Island.
Oh yeah.
But what if you
As
run
long
out
as
of
the
stuff?
outbreak is not there, I can fish. I'll swim.
Can
and I'll
you?
spearfish. I can swim better than you.
No,
I'll
but
swim
can
and
you fish?
Yeah.
You'd literally catch a big fish, and that's the most food you can eat. And you're like, ew, that looks ugly, and then you'd throw it back in the ocean.
What? Where did you get that impression?
Nah, I just feel like
I've been wanting to take fishing up recently, actually. But anyways,
Really?
yeah.
Waiheke Island then.
Yeah, but as long as there's no outbreak on Waiheke Island, because otherwise you're just stuck there.
We're in
Okay.
Auckland. Whoa.
Yeah,
what's
what-
your place?
I would go to the army base.
yeah.
That's crazy.
There's a lot of army bases. Which one?
The biggest one, the baddest one. Because think about it. There's shelter, there's
MRE.
Rations.
ammunitions, there's provisions, there's vehicles, there's everything.
True.
There's clothes. There's probably like hella supplies.
Ooh, a farm could be good
Farm would be
because
so
they would
scary.
have like crops. You could sustain yourself, and that's like long term.
For long term,
Long
yeah.
term.
But for I think for like first few months, I think army bases will be good.
Yeah, get
because
your stuff there.
Everything's like that. What's it called? You just heat it up and then you can eat it.
Yeah.
It's like
the,
this ready to
the
eat.
MRE.
You don't
Yeah.
even have to heat it up sometimes, eh?
You can just eat it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you just eat it,
these
and it's like
asses.
canned food or whatever. They got tons of boom sticks,
I don't know what that.
the guns.
Okay.
What were you thinking?
Huh? Nothing.
not a dildo.
I was literally thinking that. Like,
sticks.
because I know how your brain works. Like wow, like every time I'm in a normal conversation, you just come up with the weirdest things. I'm like, okay, Henry.
Yeah. Yeah, army base. And then once we get all the supplies we need, we take some big ass trucks. A freaking Lockheed Martin C-130, fly to America, rejoin with other survivors, bring some radios, some maps, some mortars.
Damn.
This guy.
He's really thought it through.
Hard.
Well, okay. Well, what if
Whole
imagine
plan.
if you were like on a plane, right? Like you were flying somewhere, and then like
I'm the pilot or I'm just a passenger?
I just like passenger, and then like the pilot like does the usual like eats their mic and then be like. Oh. Yeah, no. But they eat the mic and then they announce to the passengers, there's a zombie apocalypse. Like where would you?
Where would I tell him to land?
Yeah.
I'd be like, that's actually a good question. Maybe like Hawaii.
Yeah.
Think about it. Pearl
That's
Harbor.
got
They got hella supplies at Pearl
military
Harbor.
stuff.
Okay, but like if a zombie apocalypse started in America, I think like Earth is fucked. Right? No, like
I mean, I don't think the zombies would be smart enough to like launch nukes or anything.
I know, but
Like fly overseas.
Yeah,
but
like,
you
it would
think
just
about COVID. It's like I remember, it's not in China. We were all like, yeah, it should be fine. And then like a week goes
No,
by.
then that's because like
Yeah.
people travel and stuff. But if it was like zombies, they wouldn't be getting on planes.
Yeah, that's true.
Unless
Train to Busan.
Yeah, like
The zombie
they'd be
sneaks on.
stuck in like the Americas,
Yeah.
north and south.
You
But
say
the
New
islands-
Zealand's pretty safe?
I reckon. Yeah.
New Zealand's probably one of the most safest.
Yeah.
It's so isolated from everywhere else.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Just
Yeah.
Polynesia, just
Yeah.
islands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I feel like you would get limited in the islands. Like New Zealand's big enough, and Australia, I guess.
Yeah, but there's like not much food. Like there's like dare.
No, like New Zealand's like I feel like one of the most like you can fish so much.
Oh yeah, true. I guess
There's-
fish. Yeah.
They're like we've
Yeah.
got the best like UV rays for like quality like crops and stuff.
Mm,
Yeah.
that's true.
True.
Damn.
Agreed.
So let's say we first hit up the army base, we take all we need, and then we go to a farm.
Yeah.
What do we do next?
We just become farmers.
It would literally just be have you watched the movie like Don't Talk or something? Is it like Silence? Or something? The one you
is
can-
it? Is
they're,
it
they're in a
maybe?
farm and
Quiet
they've got
Place?
Yeah, a quiet
Yeah.
place.
Yeah.
Quiet Place, yeah.
They've got like
That
lights
movie's so
set
sick.
up and like all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Do you think we'd set up like a barricade?
Yeah. What do you think? What do you think you would be? Like you know how we were talking about roles
Yeah, I feel like I'd be like trying to think of a plan.
plan.
Like
Plan
low-key.
to do what?
No,
though?
okay. Here's what I think. Because you're like, I feel like you do like mixing, and then you're like doing podcasts, and like you've always got like something in your mind, in a way. So I feel like you're kind of like my dad. Like my dad always like thinks you like in a way a true engineer, like always thinks of like the next move, like how you can innovate something or like just like make this random thing that
Yeah.
can.
Oh,
Like,
Yeah, so
like
he'd be
hands-on.
the like. I feel like you'd be the handyman.
Yeah,
also,
I reckon
yeah.
actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
actually
Set
perfect.
everything
Like
up,
tinkering
and then, like,
around.
Yeah.
Like while we're like worrying about like all the stuff, you're like
cooking.
you're like the also the conspiracy theorist, like create a
tinfoil hat.
bunker, like,
Yeah.
Oh,
and, like all this stuff, and we might not even need it, but you're just like vibing.
Like
and,
we'll be
doing all that
eating,
stuff.
we'll be eating in the room, and you just barge in, and be like, guys, guess what I can make with these two items?
Yeah, I think I'll be like the one fixing the cars, or like maintaining all the guns.
Yeah.
You
Little
know?
inventions here and there.
I don't know if I'm gonna be inventing things. I think I'll try to just like maintain what we have.
Maintain.
I feel like you would make it like the most video game situation.
No, I'm like, I'll know exactly which car to take, what cars not to take, because it's a Toyota Hilux. Point blank period, Toyota Hilux.
Is the best or worst?
That's what we're gonna take.
Oh, that's what
We're gonna take 4 of them.
one each.
Yeah. Actually, no. Actually, yes, Toyota Hilux. Maybe just one, and then we just put like 10 bicycles in it because petrol goes bad over time. So like we can't use like cars after like a year or like 5 years or something. But we
Yeah.
can use bikes.
Yeah.
And bikes are
True.
silent. They're faster than walking.
True.
True.
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think Meg would be?
Oh my god, here we go.
Honestly, I think Meg could be like the one that like tells everyone to like calm down. Like, look,
No, I don't agree.
After,
oh really? No? Ah shit.
I mean, that's
I feel
nice.
like she'd be the organized person.
Yeah.
Like she would like
delegate.
She would delegate tasks. She would put everything in
good at
order.
that.
Even though we don't need to do it, she'd tell us to do it.
Yeah.
Not for the sake of like being bossy, but like she'd tell us to do it just to be safe. Because when I travel with her, like I'm like the most carefree guy, and then she's so like not as particular as your mom, but then like she would be like extra safe with everything,
Yeah.
which I've actually learnt a lot from. But then she would always like say like like put money in your shoes, that kind of stuff. So she'll probably
Oh yeah, like
be
street smart type of things.
yeah, she's street smart. Yeah.
And also just like efficiency wise, like it just makes more sense.
Yo, I'm
to
all
do
about
things.
efficiency,
Yeah.
especially in a zombie apocalypse.
Exactly.
Like
I
if
feel
I
like-
see someone trying to be like, oh, I need to put on my makeup, I'd be like, smack that out of their hand. And be like, you don't need this. We need to survive.
Will this make you survive?
Yeah.
Or-
Yeah.
I feel like I usually to my own detriment like don't care about a lot of things. I'm like, oh, whatever, I'll be fine. And then she tells me, I'm like, oh no, I'll be fine. something bad happens. Oh yeah, I should have listened. that's what happens. Like that's.
I feel like that's you and Matt.
It's both of
that's
them.
kind of like.
It's both of
except
them.
I'm the more responsible one.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
true.
Matt.
that's crazy.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, because I
Like,
don't
did you
know.
think the opposite?
No, no, I can see Matt being the more like this responsible one.
Yeah.
Yeah, in terms like but just more like
Yeah.
carefree. Yeah.
Loose with it.
Yeah, loose.
I feel
Go
like
with the flow.
Yeah.
Matt's the one that loses a lot of his things, right? Like wallets and stuff. Yeah.
I've actually learned from my mistakes.
Oh yeah. Damn. Yeah. See, that's good. You learn from your mistakes.
No, I haven't actually. I lose my stuff all the time, but I'm better than that at least.
Damn.
Yeah. I'm pretty fortunate. I don't think I've ever lost anything like
Really?
on like a night out.
major.
Yeah.
I have.
I always do the pat down. Wallet, keys, phone.
I've learnt that like after 20 years of living my life.
Really.
Yeah.
Before you leave the house, phone, keys.
Yeah. Phone, keys, wallet.
Is it like every location for
And your
his
asthma.
wallet?
Wallet, phone, and then
That's
keys.
crazy.
Keys on the belt loop.
Yeah.
And also your asthma device.
How do you even
Yeah.
get to that point if you haven't lost anything?
I think it's
don't know.
natural.
It's like preventative measures rather than reactive, like proactive than reactive.
Yeah.
I don't know, that makes me sound like a nerd.
Nerd.
But the-
versus reactive.
That makes sense though, because like you've never lost anything because you've got that system in
No,
place.
but like
Yeah.
if you've done something, you're like, oh, I'm not gonna do this again because I have trauma.
Yeah, I think maybe because I've like misplaced things at home though. Like I would put my phone in my sock drawer, and then like because I'm just like putting it there to do something else, and then I'm like, shit, where did I put my phone? And I'm like looking everywhere for it, but it's like in my drawer of like where I put my socks.
Yeah. Okay.
So you have like a place.
Usually I just like put it on my desk,
Yeah.
but then when I do put it like at a random place, like under some clothes,
You're like,
I do like kind of panic. I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck, where is it?
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
I'm the
tell your brother to
same.
call your phone.
Nah, it's like I gotta do it myself.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't know
That's
why
my problem.
I'm this way. If I was like seeing from a different like outside perspective, I would think, why are you so dumb? But like when I go out, like even my mum said yesterday, because I live with my mum, when I walk out, I always come back in, and she always expects me to come back in. She's like,
grab something?
yeah, like to
Yeah.
grab something. Sometimes I come back in because I think I left my phone, and then I check my pockets one more time, and it's there. So I just go out without like having to come back in. I walk halfway to uni, and then I come back just to get my phone, and my phone's like in my like jacket pocket instead of my normal
Oh
pocket. I'm
my
so
Gosh.
yeah, it's like really bad.
Damn.
Yeah, like a couple weeks ago, this guy he lost his wallet on a night out, and then the next day he messaged me if it was in my car, and I was like, well, I had a look and it wasn't in my car, but then I also thought like, how do you not realize that like way earlier? Because we left the club, and it was like maybe like 30 minutes to 1 hour before he actually got home. It's like during
Right.
that whole time, like he never like patted himself down.
I think I can relate to that because I left my phone in an Uber, but like, does he check his phone a lot?
His wallet.
His wallet?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I feel
I
like
feel
that's-
like unless like you're pretty wasted, like you would want to know if you've got all your essential things.
Yeah.
It's such a, I think
Whenever
it's just,
I go somewhere or like leave from one place to another, I always
Yeah.
Check.
Like at
Yeah.
least within those like 10 minutes of like moving from one. First
Yeah,
10 minutes
yeah.
of moving from one.
yeah.
Not like an hour later.
I
Yeah,
think
it's like every time I leave my car, I'm like, phone, wallet, keys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, I think we're just built
Maybe you're
insuperior. We're just.
you're so
we're
in the
just lit-
moment. You're so in the moment.
I
that-
wouldn't excuse that.
Whimsical and
We're
free.
just so dumb.
Whimsical and free.
Whimsical and free.
Yeah, maybe.
Whatever happens, happens.
Like
Yeah.
like if I heard this podcast right now and I heard that, I'd be like understanding, but at the same time like, why? Like if it's happened to you so many times, like I've lost my phone like so many times, I've cracked my phone so many times, I've lost my wallet. I literally had like $700 because I was in cash because I was traveling to Korea, and then I left it at, you know, the Namsan Tower, which is like the sky tower
Yeah,
of
yeah,
Korea.
yeah.
Basically, I left it at a bus stop, and I didn't realize. And then like 2 hours later, thank God, it was still there. But then-
Really?
yeah.
Korea's safe.
Yeah, Korea's pretty
Holy.
safe.
They put like little credit cards like on the side in a place where like people can see to then like get it
Oh.
if in case someone's
No,
goes
no,
back and
this
lost it.
wallet was like right where it was. Like it was on the ground. Like
Yeah.
Like no one touched it.
no one touched
No one
it.
touched
Yeah.
it at all.
Damn.
I think it's like
Dude, you do that. You leave a bag unattended in like Auckland, people gonna think it's a bomb.
Dude, if that happened to you here, literally gone in like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I mean, New Zealand's safer than usual, but
Yeah, right.
I like Korea's different.
Like Asia, next level. Korea, Japan. I think even China as well, because there's like so many security cameras.
Yeah, probably.
Like no one's gonna dare like steal anything. Yeah. Anyway, back to the zombie or like survival situation. If you have to draft your dream survival team
Oh my
out of
God.
university degrees, what degrees would you pick for what role?
Surely, like, you have to have a doctor.
That's what I was thinking
Doctor
too.
number one.
Yeah.
Doctor, yeah.
Doctor, an engineer.
What's the limit?
I
Like,
would have to
let's say
disagree
4
with
people.
that.
four people limit,
4 people, including yourself.
including
Actually,
yourself.
No, 4 people, not including
No,
yourself.
Okay.
I would rather have a builder than an engineer.
Oh.
Like a university degree though.
University,
Not like just like a normal job.
project
Yeah.
Project
Project
This diploma.
Matt did a construction course. I'd pick that.
No, that's
over an
diploma,
engineer.
though. It's not a degree.
I don't know then.
Okay, minimum has to be bachelor's.
Bachelor's degree.
Yeah.
Okay.
Minimum.
Like,
I think like a PhD in maths.
I think like math.
No, I'm kidding.
No, but that's literally what it feels like with engineering. You know, like once you get a job, you know a lot.
Yeah.
When you're studying, you know waves, you know math, you know like
But it's not like real world stuff.
it's not. I feel like it's not. You don't apply things, so I
Yeah.
wouldn't like bank on an engineer. I don't
Yeah.
know. That's personally
Would
for
you
me.
would you go engineer, architect?
I feel like architect would be like
More
even
useful?
more useless.
Oh, useless.
Like architects, we definitely need them, not for a zombie apocalypse.
yeah. Okay.
I feel like
But don't you think the skills are transferable?
engineering architecture.
I feel like engineering is
Engineer
more
or
transferable.
architecture can be transferable into like being a builder.
Not really.
No.
Nah. And I feel like the average engineer is not what you think it is as well.
Yeah, I feel like
Right.
also like I'm like mainly into like civil and structural, right?
Yeah.
But like it's nearly like too much information to the point where you don't know what to do with it. Like you haven't actually like built anything
Yeah.
compared to like a builder. I've met a lot of builders and they know how to like put something together at least. An engineer would be like, oh, you have to at least have 4 bolts on this joint and you need 3 members and make sure it doesn't sag this much. You know, it doesn't really matter. You just need it done. And
Yeah.
a
Because
builder
if you're
can
just
do that.
building like a hut, you don't need like
You don't need an engineer.
you don't need to learn bending moment diagrams.
Yeah.
and that shit.
To be honest, even like experienced engineers, they probably know bending moment diagram calculations less than uni students. That's what I learned. Like they don't really like use that kind of stuff. They have software for it. It's just they know how to actually receive information and then like apply it, right?
Yeah. So engineer, architect not on the team.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
So we have
I wouldn't.
doctor.
I have a friend who did conservation science and like it sounds questionable, but I feel like they know so much about like living in the bush so they could live off the bush and like
Do you think-
know which things are appropriate to like eat or like
Like the mushrooms and stuff.
yeah, or like even like certain leaves and flowers and stuff because like that can easily kill you if you eat the wrong
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, that's really. I would
So
have
I
that.
feel
in my
like that's
team.
really useful.
So we're surviving in a jungle, right? Seems
Or
like
in the
it.
but like I don't know, like New Zealand.
So we
but-
plane crash, middle of the forest, Amazon
Yeah.
rainforest,
Yeah.
doctor,
So
conservation
doctor,
scientist.
Conservation scientist.
2 more. Let's see.
What would you have, Jesse?
Well, the choices doctor.
So right now on the team we have a doctor and a conservation scientist, right?
Yeah.
I think Loki like a sports scientist
That's what I was thinking too.
because generally they're like pretty like athletic and into sports, right? They could be
Yeah.
the hunter of the group. They can be out catching the monkeys and stuff.
Sports science, though.
I don't think that's like a must.
Nah. Because
Are we like ranking them?
I did sports science in in high school. You know, ATP, CP, energy.
Yeah.
You know, like a gym rat would know more about muscles more than a sports scientist. I feel like
Damn,
a
true.
biologist would know more about sports science, unless you're specializing in. It's just general, like, like sports stuff. I think. Like, I wouldn't bank on a sports scientist, and they probably like quite passionate about it, right? But
Yeah.
I feel like out of all the options, I don't know.
So basically, we're just saying in a real world, if only uni students had to survive, we'd be all pretty screwed.
Yeah.
Maybe
Like based off of degree
maybe
alone.
a pharmacologist.
What is that?
Sorry, pharmacist.
Pharmacist.
Like a street pharmacist? Or
No, because it would be like kind of temporary, to be honest.
But
But
only
they at least
if-
know more about pills and stuff.
Ooh, like a geologist.
a geol?
I don't know. Like,
No.
but how would that be put? I feel like so many degrees are like, or the good degrees or the well-known degrees that everyone goes into, like they all seem to be for a job that makes a lot of money rather than for something that would be
I mean, if
practical.
you think about it,
know what I
not all
mean?
jobs are like essential for human survival. Like,
Yeah.
like to survive, you don't need marketing
No.
Yeah.
or fine
Yeah.
arts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you don't have to like go to uni to teach that
Yeah.
necessarily.
But like tertiary study, like the point isn't to enable human survival, right? It's more just
no.
bettering society. But we're talking about bottom of the barrel, trying to survive, you know?
Damn. So just I
Just
guess
doctor.
I guess we'll just take a doctor
I
and
would say
take
food
conservation
scientist is
scientist.
Food scientist.
Food scientist.
Yeah.
Maybe we'd take an engineer, to be honest.
Why not?
Maybe just for the problem solving skills, maybe.
Yeah.
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 Because they'll know basics of like if you build something, it won't fail, hopefully. Depends.
What would you do if none of those four? What if everyone in that group spoke a different language?
Then we're fucked.
Oh, we're fucked.
Then our fourth person is a linguist.
True.
Yeah.
True. They can speak with the monkeys. They're like, where's the banana?
Oh my gosh. Different languages.
No, so it's just a Tower of Babel situation.
What's Tower of Babel? Oh, I don't know.
Oh, it's like that biblical story where these people, they tried to build a tower to reach heaven.
Yeah.
And then God was like, no. And then he made them all speak different languages so they couldn't communicate.
Oh, wait, is that how everyone got separated?
And like that's the biblical story.
Right.
Like whether you interpret that literally or metaphorically, that's like up to you.
Right.
Yeah.
I know the one about like the tongues,
Uh,
like the tongues of fire, and like one day everyone had like a little flame over their head and they could all speak the same language. So it's like the reverse.
I'm not
to
sure.
that.
Yeah.
I don't know how the metaphor comes in, but
Yeah.
yeah, that one was interesting.
But no, if it was survival and everyone spoke a different language, I think that's GG. That's GG.
That's
GG. It's actually GG.
That's an FF15.
I think there's actually a series where there's like a TV series where it's like what would happen if like all the adults like disappeared and it was just like
All the adults.
That was
Yeah.
Jimmy Neutron, no?
was it?
The Jimmy Neutron movie.
Really?
Yeah,
Is that what happened?
all the adults got kidnapped by the like those like egg aliens.
And it was just the kids.
It was just the kids, and they were like, "We like sugar."
Wow.
But do you think we would survive if like let's say all the adults suddenly disappeared and it was just
What age would you define adults? Like 18 to
Yeah.
18 plus or?
Like, do we disappear?
I'll say like let's
Like
say like 25
millennials?
plus.
So like,
Okay.
what about like millennials plus?
Yeah. Okay.
Do they just disappear? Or do they like die?
Or like I don't know.
They
get
just disappeared
kidnapped or,
one
like,
day.
Thanos snapped.
Yeah. Thanos snapped.
Okay.
If it's Thanos snapped, I feel like, yeah, I don't think humanity would survive. I don't think. Yeah, we might survive like a month at best, but other than that, I think it's doomed. Like people our age, no one really has like survival skills.
Yeah,
if you think about it.
There's gonna be like a few.
There's a few, but that's not gonna be enough to like make humanity survive.
That's true.
Yeah, like if you guys had to be stuck on a desert island and you can only bring like 3 things, don't say a mansion, a boat, and
Oh
a
my
helicopter,
God.
like what you bring.
Are there still other people in the world?
Yeah, I guess you're flying your own little Cessna plane and then
Right.
you crash, but you had 3 items prepared
Okay.
that fit in a backpack
That fit in the backpack.
or like a duffel bag.
God.
3.
3 essential things for survival when you're on a desert island.
What's that thing?
Like a working radio? Like a walkie-talkie?
Oh no, I was gonna say like no. Isn't there like a tool where it's like it can be like a knife or like
Swiss knife.
Like a Swiss Army knife?
yeah, and like it has like different functions. Like you can,
Yeah, Swiss Army
Yeah.
knife.
yeah,
Like a
Swiss Army
multi-tool.
knife. Yeah.
Yeah.
That for sure.
Okay, so that's one.
Um,
Would you bring like a signal device, like a flare? So they wanna-
flare, yes, flare, yes. Cause I was gonna say walkie-talkie, but then like
you'd have anyone to dial into.
yeah,
Yeah.
flare, and then what was the last one?
Crossbow.
Yeah, a machete.
Oh yeah.
A machete.
Oh no,
Machete's
you
pretty
have
good.
what's that?
Machete's pretty good.
Yeah, to chop the trees and stuff.
Yeah. And then you can carve your bow and arrow.
True.
Yeah, with the Swiss Army knife.
True.
Or you can carve a
Yeah,
spear.
that's, true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yo.
Wait, what was the question?
So if you were flying your own little plane, like a 1-seater plane, and then you're about to crash onto a desert island, but you had prepared with you like 3 items, what would you have prepared?
Yeah, I feel like a flint is necessary.
Like a flint and steel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fire.
True.
You can just rub some sticks, you know?
Yeah,
Do you know how to do it?
I've tried it in real life. After seeing like everyone struggle, I was like, oh, I could do that. I rubbed. I
Rub
saw
some
someone do it
sticks.
with a rope or something.
Yeah, you make a bow drill and
Yeah.
you just like
Yeah.
go like that.
Oh.
You know, when I was a kid,
It's
I
hard.
was actually convinced that if I rubbed my hands together fast enough, I could create
Make
flames.
fire.
You know, you're the type of guy that would know how to clap his hands really fast. Doing
No, I
like
actually
that
don't.
technique. Okay. I was actually so
Have you
confident.
seen that video? It's like, oh, how many times you gotta slap it at raw chicken to cook it?
Yeah, I've seen that.
Raw
It's so
chicken to
funny.
what?
to cook, just to cook it. You just keep slapping it.
But I think your choices, Jesse, like multi-tool, a flare, and a machete. I think that's like pretty solid.
Mm.
Yeah.
So you can make everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree. I feel like it's just sad. Like, you would so go crazy if you don't have anyone else with you.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Wilson the Bull.
Little volleyball.
Yeah. Wilson.
Oh, that's from the movie. I
Yeah.
haven't
Castaway.
watched it.
I haven't seen it either.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
How would you feel if you came back from that deserted island and your partner just thought you were like dead and
like,
moved
moved on?
on?
Well,
Be
so,
like, surprise, I'm back.
well, so like you like escape and you come back and then you see her
With another guy.
with another guy.
Yeah, because
I've seen
they
this
thought you were
question.
dead.
Yeah, I've seen this
right?
question.
Yo,
before.
if I was a ghost and my widow's new like talking stage or whatever says he would have wanted you to move on, I'd fucking haunt the shit out of him. True. I'd start like tipping over his candles in his house and start pushing back his hairline.
That's like
back
you
his
know the
hairline.
Invisible Man, the movie.
No.
Okay, you should watch it.
Horror
What is it
movie,
about?
right?
It's literally
Spoilers alert.
there's a girl and she's dating a guy that's really like controlling and abusive, and she ends up escaping, but then he's like got this alter ego Batman suit kind of thing, like he can just turn invisible and he basically haunts her, and she ends up like going to a restaurant to talk to her. Like everyone thinks that she's crazy because she's talking about an invisible man, but he's actually like in his house, and all the camera work is just like showing empty space, showing that he's actually there. It's like one of the best thrillers I've ever seen.
Is
Wait,
it
what
a
is it called?
K-drama?
No, it's not. It came out like 4 years ago.
What's it called? Miserable
Invisible Man.
Miserable man.
Oh, Invisible. I was like, what? Oh, Invisible
The
Man.
Invisible Man.
Oh.
Yeah. Have you seen it?
I think I've seen
It's
it.
such a good movie.
I think I've seen it. Yeah.
Yeah.
The miserable man.
And like,
Yeah, like he actually
Dude.
like goes.
yeah, he's got a suit because
Like,
he's like
invisible
his
suit,
specializations
haunts
like in optics and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
And then she ends up escaping.
Yeah.
And
Because he was
then-
abusive, right?
Yeah,
stuff.
and then there's a scene in the movie where they're at a restaurant, like she's trying to talk to her sister.
Yeah.
But then the invisible man grabs a knife and just slits the throat in front of her.
Yeah, I've seen
and
it.
then like picks the hand up of
And then it puts
the
it in
girl
her
and it
hand.
puts it in her hand. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
that was
yeah.
like the most shocking thing I've ever seen
Yeah.
in cinema. Like,
You
have
saw it in
seen
the
it?
cinema.
No, is that like a metaphor for like her trauma or something, or like a projection? Like she was projecting.
I don't know.
her
I don't
trauma
know.
to other people. Did you finish the movie?
Yeah, I finished the movie. I saw the movie twice.
Did
It's so
Did
good.
they ever
Yeah,
show
it's
the
good.
Invisible Man?
Yeah.
Like,
he revealed himself at the end.
Like-
oh,
right?
okay.
like-
So it was like an actual.
No. She's been like telling everyone that it's my boyfriend knows that I like escaped and he's trying to like haunt me and stuff.
Yeah.
And like no one would believe her because who
Yeah.
would believe that, right? It's an
Yeah.
invisible man. But then
Wait, do you guys believe in ghosts?
Oh my god, yes.
this is Meggy and I are like so different.
We're
in
so
views.
opposite. Like he believes in the multiverse. I don't know if I believe in the multiverse, but I believe in ghosts.
Well, I don't believe in the multiverse. I just think it's more of a possibility considering the universe is so big.
Okay, so my thing with ghosts is that there are certain wavelengths that we can't see, right? Like you can't see sound waves, and you can't see
Sound waves are not waves though. They're air pressure. You're talking
Pulses.
about
Yeah.
electromagnetic radiation.
and like
right?
light waves and stuff, right? Like you don't see the different, like white light, for example, is like a combination of like
No, white light is part of visible spectrum. There's like I'm thinking you're talking about like microwaves, radio waves, ultraviolet, infrared, gamma, X-rays.
sure. I'm real
How do you
bad
still
with
remember that?
yeah,
I don't know, man.
how,
What the
bro, like
heck?
what the hell? I can't remember year 11 science and stuff.
Yeah.
Just the general concept of it. But anyway, so there's just things that you can't see but that are there.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, okay, like if like you can't see ghosts per se, but that doesn't mean that they're not there. And I've just had like a few experiences.
Oh, you've had paranormal experiences?
Yeah.
Do you
Well,
want to
like
talk about it?
yeah, I can talk about one that's probably like the most feasible.
Okay, yeah. go.
So
I want to hear this.
basically, like we used to live in this rental house when I was like younger, and then like this was like 10 years ago, and every time I would go up the stairs, there was always like, so there was the downstairs and we'd always try to stay away from the downstairs. Like I just hated it down there. Like it was like so yuck and like creepy and like disgusting, but that's where we would sleep as well. So it was kind of like, ew. And then you'd go up the stairs, and then at the top of the stairs, I just always felt like there was like this man standing there, like a middle-aged man. Like he wouldn't do anything, like in my head. And obviously keep in mind, like I was like, oh, maybe I'm just imagining things because I'm like a little girl and like maybe I'm just making things up in my head. But yeah, like I just always felt like there's like a man, and like obviously nothing happened. So I was like, okay, like whatever, like maybe it's just my imagination. And then like 10 years later, like I'm having a conversation with my mom, and then I was like, yeah, like no, I never really liked that house. Like I just felt like
Bad
it was-
aura.
Yeah, like I just felt like it was haunted. And she's like, oh yeah, like I felt something too. And I was like, oh wait, at the stairs? And she was like, yeah, it was like a man. And then my brother pitched in and he was like, yeah, but he didn't do anything. And we were both like, yeah. And then mom was like, how old was he? And then my brother was like, middle-aged.
Wait, so you saw him?
No, none of us saw him. We just all like had the same feeling and same description. He was at the top of the stairs. He was a middle-aged guy, didn't do anything, but he would just stand there and like observe us.
Jesus.
Are you getting the chills right now? I am.
I'm not.
Paul's heard the story so many times.
Yeah, but it's not even that. Like I like don't believe in ghosts.
Like supernatural things.
Well, I like I'm open to the idea, but until I actually like have something where I'm like,
For yourself.
there's nothing that can explain it other than this is a ghost, then I'll believe in ghosts. And that's the same with multiverse. Like I'm not gonna like believe in multiverse until I see someone else from the multiverse come to here. But other than that, I think it's more of it makes more sense multiverse for me, but I don't think that's
Dude.
like a
I feel like if you go to like New York or something, you'll see a lot of interesting characters. You want to be like, this is not from Earth. This guy's from freaking Earth 625 or something.
Uncanny Valley type of thing. Hey?
That's why I think aliens. I can see aliens being
I believe in
exist
aliens.
because like how are we the only ones out here?
I
you
think
know?
they found water on a different planet
Mars?
recently.
Yeah. Oh,
Was it on
There's a
Mars?
lot of planets I think with H2O.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there was a saying, it's like, yeah, like even the aliens, you know how like maybe that, because we don't know what aliens can do, right?
Yeah.
If there are aliens, and like they don't know what we can do, so that's why they haven't like
They
reached
don't
out or
approach.
anything. Yeah.
That's the dark forest theory.
What's
Didn't
the
Ken say something about like the great filter or some
Yeah.
shit?
Episode 1.
Yeah.
Dark Forest
Watch
theory.
that.
What's
Yeah. Yeah. Dark forest theory.
Yeah.
So it's a theory saying, imagine you are a hunter in like a dark forest, right? Very, very dark, pitch black, you can't see anything. You're a hunter just with a spear.
Oh,
There are other hunters out in the woods as well, but you don't know what they have, but you know that they might be there. You don't know if they have like freaking laser guns or like a freaking A10 Warthog. You know what I mean? You don't know what they're capable of. They don't know what you're capable of. Like they think the same of you. So like the best strategy to survive is just to be silent and just keep to yourself and to avoid everything else.
Yeah.
Do you think if you were the leader of like humanity, right, and then you found another alien race and you could actually communicate with it and like invade
I would
if you
not
had the
tell
power,
nobody.
you wouldn't do anything.
It would
you just leave it
cause the
alone.
biggest freak out in the whole world.
Yeah.
It'd be
That's
big
true.
news, but I think it'd be bad overall.
Do you think that's what's happening? Like the world leaders or whatever have
Bro,
already...
they for sure know stuff that we don't.
Area
For sure.
Area 51.
Do you think Area 51 is real?
I know it's a real place, but
Yeah.
do you mean as in like have they actually have like aliens there?
Yeah.
Like
or
secrets,
like
like
you know.
I feel like they
Evidence.
definitely
There's
have.
probably some like sussy stuff going
Yeah.
on there.
Yeah.
I think so too. Like that just makes, I feel like that's what belief is really, like what people can make sense of, you know, like everyone's different in a way and there's
Yeah.
like no definitive answer, but for me, ghosts,
Out of the picture.
like they can be real, but like so far from what I've heard, like that's kind of like your experience, you know, with your brother and your mom. That's kind of like my nightmare story with my brother.
Yeah.
You know, we describe similar, and that also
But
links
then
in
that's
with
like, it's different because your one's like a dream situation, whereas this is like a
yeah, but
thing
this
in
is something
the
that happened 10 years
present
ago, right?
moment.
Did that happen 10 years ago?
Yeah,
And-
and then we revisited it like probably 6 years after.
Yeah, and for me, it happened like right at the moment, and we described the same thing.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like what Henry was talking about with the like life's like playing Chinese whispers
Yeah.
by yourself. That's like you recall something that didn't actually happen that way, but it's like, oh, it adds up. And
Yeah.
people like hearing what they think is true or confirms what they believe.
That's
Mm.
confirmation
And so-
bias. Yeah.
confirmation bias. So that's what I think it is.
Yeah.
You know, that's like when I'm having the nightmare, and when my brother had seemingly the same nightmare, I'm like, whoa, that's actually trippy. And if anything, we were scared to talk about it more because it just seemed way too real. But then like I didn't like end up believing
Yeah.
in that stuff. But I think that's just like the path of everyone. Like once you believe in ghosts, you're gonna always have that confirmation bias happening, and you're gonna see something weird when it could just be like the wind or something. I don't know. Like there's so many things that like I've learned in like engineering to be honest that like
Yeah.
didn't make sense until I actually learned about it.
Yeah,
And
I
that would
think
be with everyone, I think.
for me, I wouldn't say I believe in the word ghosts. Like I am a religious person, so I do think there's like supernatural things. But if I do see like a curtain just like randomly moving, I'd be like, oh, maybe it's just like
Yeah.
the house is vibrating.
Yeah, or there's a draft.
Yeah. I wouldn't have,
It's not like,
it's
it's a ghost every time.
it's a ghost.
So what's the difference between when you actually believe that it's a ghost?
That's the thing. Like,
Yeah, that's the thing that's like so hard to.
it's hard because I feel like for like with me, like there's like a feeling, but it's not necessarily like uneasiness or like anxiousness or fear, because you can feel all of those things and still deduce in your head like, oh, that's not what it is.
Yeah.
So I don't know how to explain it. Like that's whole sixth sense thing.
Yeah, that's one of those things. Like, it just makes so much sense in my head that ghosts for now aren't real, and that's what I feel like everyone's just doing. Like, it makes so much sense because this happened, and then ghosts must be real. For me, like, maybe just the right thing hasn't happened for me. But yeah,
I think I think I'm like kind of in the same boat as you. I
Okay.
think that's also why, like, I don't know if this relates at all, but like when I watch like a horror movie, it's like I'm more scared of like real life like thrillers and like stuff.
That's why
rather than like
Invisible Man.
supernatural. Yeah.
Invisible Man got me. Horror movies, like, I don't believe in. So yeah.
That's crazy though.
Because Invisible Man, it's like a real person, and it's not like the clown that's like dancing like this, you know, like
That says hi from the
that's,
sewers.
Yeah, it's like that could actually happen. Someone, a crazy guy that I've came across those people.
Yeah.
If an invisible suit could be made to reality, you know, like, yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
I do want to experience something like paranormal.
You do. Have you
want to.
ever?
I don't think I have.
Just get the Ouija board.
Oh,
Yeah.
don't.
Would you do a Ouija board?
Nah.
I feel like those are fake.
Yeah.
I feel like it's just like they just push it themselves.
Maybe, but would you
True.
take the risk?
Like, what if
Yeah.
actually shit?
No, here's the thing, right? So say we end up doing a Ouija board, right? And we actually want to find out, nothing will happen. That doesn't go viral. The next person that does it, they're just trolling, push it around. That goes viral. People see it. Well, like, you know, that must exist, you know? Like, I feel like
I guess now,
that's with everything. Like, I feel like extremes always get viral. That
Yeah,
like people
definitely.
see it and like, oh, that's what the other side thinks.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
I get
that is
that.
true.
Yeah. Maybe I'll try that one day.
Well, the Ouija board.
Ouija board. Yeah.
I'd actually be down to try it
No,
with you.
Paul.
Have you ever done Bloody Mary? Like,
What is that?
When,
No.
like
You
when you
say
go
it
to the
3 times
mirror
in front of the
and then
mirror.
Oh,
turn the lights off, and then do you put a candle? I don't remember. I
I think
remember
it's
back
bullshit,
then, and then I
though.
It's like
did.
at 3 a.m. It has to be like 3 a.m. or
Yeah,
something.
like
I don't know.
I don't
I'm getting
remember.
the chills.
But like a certain time, you just go to the mirror, you turn the lights off, and then you put like a candle on or something, and then you say Bloody Mary 3 times, and on the 3rd time, you'll notice a girl with like blood all over her, like
Yeah.
right behind you in the mirror, but you can't actually see her.
There was a movie about that.
Yeah,
was a movie,
it
yeah.
came from a movie, and so did the
The girl
Charlie
from-
Charlie trend. I don't know if you guys did that, but it was quite big in primary school or in intermediate. They would put 2 pencils.
Oh
and then have
yeah,
the
yeah.
yes
and
and
it would
no.
spin, right?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
it was
that
spin by
sounds-
But
yeah.
people would just go
Yeah.
on the
yeah,
pencil.
yeah.
So yeah.
But
No.
isn't there's like a superstition that like it's like you shouldn't put like a mirror right in front of your bed or something.
Oh yeah, dude. When
Yeah.
I was a kid, I used to be so afraid of mirrors
Oh really?
Really?
because of that. Yeah.
Oh.
Because of like that belief, or
Yeah.
because of just like maybe seeing something.
Like that belief that apparently like mirrors, you know, if you have a mirror in your room, it's like really bad.
in your room.
Or like if it's
Like facing like in front
Yeah.
of you. Like, no, that's funny though, because my room right now, my mirror used to be used to be in front of my bed like for like as long as I can remember, and then as soon as I heard that, I was like, maybe I should put it this way.
yeah, it's like that and like sleeping with your wardrobe open.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the wardrobe
And-
open. It kind of.
And with the head
Yeah.
of your bed or the foot of your bed to like a window or a door, that's bad too. Because you're inviting things
That's,
to
that's like
pass.
feng shui, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
feng
Oh,
shui.
really?
That's the thing though, like that's never come across my mind, and I leave wardrobes open all the time, and it's just like feedback loop, you know, like you hear it, you do it, and then you get superstitions about it, you tell other people about it, they tell you those things, you only listen to the things that confirm what you've
Yeah,
you know
that's
said.
true.
Then that's your whole life, you know.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I close my wardrobe just to keep the dust out, not because I'm like afraid,
Yeah. Okay.
but it does like kind of like bug my OCD, you know, when it's like
Yeah.
open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, like some people, I think mainly like white people, they like actually like don't have any blinds or curtains, like
That's crazy.
like in their apartments or something. They, like I see so many. I don't know if it's just like a movie thing or like on TikTok or whatever. But I swear there's so many like
is this like Americans?
yeah, also like they it's like nighttime, you know, and like the windows, like there's no blinds
like
or curtains.
in their like apartments and
it's
stuff.
just fully exposed.
Yeah.
I didn't know that, but I wouldn't be surprised. I feel like when comparing to Asian culture, we're like conservative
Yeah, that's
compared
true.
to
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. And I guess landlord staff over there
Yeah,
go
maybe.
crazy.
Yeah. Damn. That was an hour 40.
Hour 40.
Yeah.
Damn.
Go. Oh.
Do you have any more questions or we can wrap up?
I think
No.
it's good. Yeah.
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 That was really good.
That was kind of spooky
Yeah,
at the end.
I actually
Spooky episode.
yeah.
Funny
I didn't even
episode.
notice the time.
Yeah, time flies.
For real.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
No, I actually got spooked. Like when you were telling that man story.
Yeah. Did you get chills?
Yeah.
I got chills
Actuals.
the first time I heard it.
Real.
Yeah.
But for me, I was like, oh, that's a good story.
It is a good story though, but it's
Yeah,
like
it
it's what
Yeah.
happened. I don't know what to
Yeah.
tell you. Like
Yeah.
it's what happened.
I've always been very like kind of scared of those like campfire stories.
Oh yeah, I hate those. I like my brother used to tell them all the time to me, and I like. Oh, I think there's. I'm not even gonna. I'll tell you after this, but they suck.
Yeah.
Like but what I was like saying, it's like not the same vibe as those campfire stories. Like those are very like meant
It's like
to.
personal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like meant to freak you out and stuff.
Yeah, because like when I used to go camping with like the Boy Scouts, they'd say like scary campfire stories, and I would actually be like scared of them.
Yeah, I'll probably be scared as well, even though I don't like believe that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like gaslighting.
Yeah.
I think it's the fact that like in the end you never know, and then you see the movies of like dark figures behind you in the campfire, and it's
Yeah.
like behind you it's dark and like anything can happen. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But yeah. I mean, if you want to experience a paranormal experience, then I hope you experience it one day.
no, because I used to watch that BuzzFeed Unsolved where they do the ghost ones.
Oh, the ghost
where
files.
they like stay in like that haunted house with like the little sensors and stuff, and
Yeah.
then it beeps. I don't really believe that though.
I don't think
Yeah,
I believe
that-
those either.
I think like I've seen a lot of videos about that, but like it's a mix of like trying to get content,
Yeah,
but at the same
Yeah.
time like nothing really happening, which I wouldn't like expect much to happen, but everything just it makes more sense if it was something else to me.
yeah, like you know The Conjuring, the movie.
Yeah.
You know it's based on that real couple. I feel like they're just con artists.
They so could be.
Yeah.
And that could get them more money that way.
Yeah.
But
In their
Annabelle.
business.
Yeah, con artist.
Mm.
Whoever came over that haunted doll story, con artist,
Yeah.
full of bullshit.
Could be.
Yeah,
Fully.
Because only the people that will pay attention are the people that believe it,
yeah.
and they're
it's
gonna
like-
be scared,
Mm.
and then they're gonna like, oh, that's a good story. Like that could be put into. Not saying it's like not true, but like, you know, like
If only I could
in
make
a-
money
in a-
off it.
in a population full of people who like do believe in ghosts and people don't believe, the people that do believe would react more to
Yeah.
it, you know?
There's definitely like lots of fear mongering and stuff with that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I really want to see like a UFO with my own eyes.
Mm.
Like, let's say you see a UFO, you're gonna like,
If
you know,
you
you
see
tell
it-
people and they're like, aha, yeah.
No, I whip up my phone right away, start like recording.
What if it's
But what
like
if it's,
invisible
what if it's
on
just
the
like
phone?
you're like walking home from like I don't know somewhere and you just see it like it was like 2 seconds. Like you just see it.
Then I'd just be like, you'll have to trust me.
It's like, do you trust me, bro?
I think it's so hard to convince people like me though, because like if I saw UFO and I filmed it, and then I watched the recording again, and I didn't see anything, I wouldn't be like, no, I actually saw it. I would be like, oh, I'm
Second
just
guess
tripping
yourself.
right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, have you ever seen a shooting star before?
Yeah, I've seen like many.
Damn.
Did you see? Actually, recently there was like a meteor like that went
Shower.
over Europe, and it was like
Oh.
hella
Oh
bright.
yeah,
Oh,
the
that
video. I saw the
Yeah.
video of like that girl.
Yeah, she was like
Like, she
recording
didn't say
herself,
it,
and
and
then
then
it just and then she was like,
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
insane.
And then there was a different like
Yeah.
perspective.
Yeah.
It was like on the highway, and then it just went by.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Did you see that, Henry?
No, I have seen a shooting star though. Like,
Yeah.
but it like disappeared in midair. It wasn't like a bright one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like at first I saw that and I was like, I was stargazing at like Piha Beach, and I saw that and I was like, damn, that's the first time I've ever seen one.
How many star
Shooting stars?
shooting stars have you seen?
I think it was just that one.
That one.
Because like every other time I see something moving in the sky, it's
Yeah.
probably just like a satellite.
Yeah, I thought seeing shooting stars is very rare, and then I went to like around like Tafaranoi or Omaha, that area, and there's no light pollution. And then I looked at the sky for like an hour, and I saw maybe 7.
Damn.
Eight.
Where did we go? We went
That-
like stargazing somewhere, and then
Yeah.
there were like 8 shooting stars. In
Yeah,
one,
that's
in
when
like
I
an
realized it's
hour
actually a lot
shoot.
easier. It's just people don't usually look for a very long time.
Damn.
But then like maybe out of all of those, you only see 2 directly, and then the rest you see something.
In the peripheral, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of wishes though.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And speaking of wishes, I wish that you had a very pleasant listening experience. Be
Yes,
sure
sir.
to like and comment, and please subscribe if you haven't. It really helps us a lot, with the algos and all that.
Yes. Thank
Yeah.
you guys for joining.
Thank you, Paul and
Thank
Meggy,
you.
for
Thanks
coming
for
having
today.
having
me.
us.
It was quite a last minute thing, I know. So
Yeah.
I really appreciate you guys coming out.
I always have fun doing
Yeah,
it.
it's
thank
super
you.
Yeah.
fun.
And that's a wrap. See you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah.